Hey everybody, it's your first year gardener right here. This is gonna be one of the final videos over here that I do, and it's a summary of the entire thing kinda. The melons are still trucking, as you can see. The grass has grown up around the outside of it, but on the inside of it, it don't have too many weeds. Corn was right here. Let's start with the tomatoes. I had them in buckets down here. Now the tomatoes, they're going to be included in my other garden over there. Maybe I'll tell it's them. There you go. Now you can. There they are. So they're going to be included in my other gardening videos over there. So with that being said, we will move right on along to the corn. Peaches and cream corn that I had right here had a really bad storm come through. And it wet this ground up real bad, knocked them down. They didn't stand themselves back up. What they did is they curled up. I decided to leave them alone because the pollinating was pretty much done and I was getting ready to harvest. The only problem with that is the ones that was on the ground, ants got to them and sucked them dry. The ones that were standing up, I harvested them. It was great, delicious, good stuff. But I learned a lot from it. I learned a couple of different things. I learned what I should do differently. This soil right here was kind of loose. I transplanted all of them over here, and I should have planted them deeper. I should have healed them better. But I should have staked them off because the wind that blew down, and this is why I wanted to plant them right here, because the wind pollinated, and the wind that blows down through here is just a little, and it comes off this mountain that's over here. So they got a lot of wind, and with the heavy rain that it got, it was like a flash flood, but the heavy rain that it got soaked the ground, wind blew them down, and it wasn't a failure because I learned a lot, and I figured out what I'd do differently to prevent that. So, and we still got a little bit out of it, and what we got was great. It's awesome. Now, last but not least, definitely not least, these watermelons right here. As you can see, they're still producing. Look at that big boy right there. I've harvested a lot of them. I've ate a lot of them. They've been good. I'm learning a lot about them as we go. This is it's been over 3 months. It's day 94, I think, since I first planted the seeds into the little cup. And so as you can see, I still got melons. And like I said, I done harvested a lot. I haven't posted no videos of me cutting melons. I'll post one of them to let y'all see one of them and label it. But I went through a journey with these boys right here. I learned a lot. I learned so much about the watermelons and what to do with them, and trellising the watermelons was great. This was awesome. This was an awesome experience. And I learned so much about growing watermelons. I feel very confident about growing watermelons. In fact, I've planted some more watermelons over there in my other garden, and I know it's kind of late. So even if the harvest isn't bountiful, I still plan on learning something, because next year I want to plant the whole thing over there in watermelons if I can figure out how to divert the water. But anyway, that's another video, huh? So that's what we got right there, and pretty soon this will be done. I'm gonna come over here and clean all this up. Of course, this was our rental house over here, but when this is done, I'll clean everything up, have it looking nice. Landlord's a good dude. Good dude. He let me finish this out and all that good stuff. Said he wasn't in a hurry for nothing. He hadn't been. So good stuff though. Great stuff. There it is. But that has been my first ever actual garden, from completion to end. mistakes made, lessons learned, harvested plenty. Great stuff. Got to enjoy it. I mean, being first time I've ever, attempted to do anything of the such, I'm certainly pleased with it. I call it a great success, even though I lost corn, even though some of my melons didn't get enough sunlight. These got great light. These didn't get much light. As you can see, these down here is thinner. These down here is thicker. So, and the melons down here grew small and they got bigger as they went. So the more, and everything else was the same. They got the same amount of nutrients, same amount of water. The only thing that was different was the sunlight. So, lesson learned with that. More sunlight you get, the bigger melons you get. Good stuff. All right. Anyway, this is your first year gardener with the last video out of my first year garden. More videos to come. We're going to be doing some great stuff though. I'm going to be planting some cold crops over here in the next month. Right now I got watermelon, I got pumpkin, I'm doing the Four Sisters, I've got corn down, I've got sunflowers down. I just planted cucumbers today. I'm going to be doing red Russian kale, blue dwarf kale. I'm going to do Sun King broccoli. I'm going to plant some beans, some squash. Yeah, that's right. I got the Four Sisters going. We're going to see how that works out. Anyway, y'all should check that out. Oh, also carrots and potatoes. They're going to be in the tires out there. So, one last look. Y'all have a beautiful day.